And welcome back to the Outer Worlds, where I'm in the shark outfit. We met the community goal, so we got that today. Will be a slightly shorter stream, so I'll be in the shark outfit for this stream and another one. But yeah, last time we finished off with the first place we go to. Imagining there's more, it doesn't just expand on this area. But yeah, whole map. We are done. I'm very excited to be finished with it and see what we're going to be doing. However, one thing that occurred to me off stream, I kind of want to clear my inventory out. I had a whole bunch of crap which I really do need to sell, so I'm going to quickly go to the shop. It should be just here, I believe.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm not allowed.
Miss
I just need
Holcomb
to
ain't
sell
allowed
some of
in
my
this
useless
establishment.
stuff.
Not since that little incident.
Wait, Holcomb? What's Bravati doing?
Ask
What
her if you
happened?
care. I'm running a business here.
I
Okay.
won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Did she try and fix something and accidentally break it?
Music to my ears.
Alright, what we want is, I mean, tempting to buy that, but no. No, we're about to move on to bigger and better things. I can sell all this junk, firstly. So if I just hold down Z, I'm just double checking, that is all junk I'm happy to sell. There we go. I could repair everything. Costs some money. Ah, hey, Shy, good to see you. I'm glad you're liking the shark. If I repair all of that, that doesn't cost much. And if I want to buy anything, what would I want to buy? N-ray weapon damage? I don't think I've really touched at all yet. Could be a fun one. Considering the sell value is 500 though, and they're selling it for 5 grand, I maybe don't buy that. I don't know, that makes me think it's going to be really good. I don't know. It's tempting. It's very tempting. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Why not? Why not? It's very comfy. Yeah, it's quite comfy. But this is a bit chunky, a bit on my head. But, nah, it's all good. It's all good. Can I you need comfort food? I mean, I hope you're doing all good. In regards to needing comfort food. I won't pry into it, but as always, I'm happy to listen if you want to share. Yeah, nuggets sound tasty. Biggest concern, by the way, with this outfit is it is very hot today. So I'm hoping it's not too warm in this. We'll see. We'll see. Taken. Ah, got you. That's not ideal, but oh well, I guess. It's not too much you can do about it, is there? Yeah, back to the game. We're about to set off into space, I think. Got a power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Okay then, I think that is us done here. So let's go. As they say. I mean, in a way, though, Shy, it is good that you're doing better than before. Right? Like, that is good at least.
Request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Like, there is a silver lining to it. And it's Dr. Phineas. He's seen it we've actually taken up into the sky. What has he got to say for himself?
Aha, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain, horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Unnatural drippage. Lovely. But yeah, I've been feeling a bit lightheaded, and I can also slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine.
Of course,
What you saw
that's
in
just a thing.
Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the
Okay.
board's mistakes. They can help us set things right.
So
You
that's
need
the
to get to
angle he's
Stellar
going
Bay
for.
on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Yeah, why do I need a nav key? Are they locking things off unless you buy the rights to land?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains
Really?
don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions.
Hey, Tuna.
The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Culkelly.
Okay, and what's stopping me from just leaving?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your
Okay.
optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope.
Alright, I'll go meet with this Gladys person then.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm
Okay.
sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Is that like disguises me as like certain factions, I would imagine. I mean, I'll put it to good use.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Hey, navigation terminal, we can do that. You don't think you quite trust him? I mean, I don't know, Shy. He did revive me and all. However, I think he's very much hiding a lot of his motives, which I'm not too keen on. Yeah, I'm not so glad to hear that you're not doing well in terms of mental health, Shy. I hope you do better soon. I hope you do. Oh, we got someone new. Lovely to see you. I'm glad you enjoyed the game. I'm very much enjoying myself so far. I really liked that tutorial area. Where, I mean, Shy didn't like the guy who had been in charge of the town, but I came around to him, you know? Like, I think he had a bunch of bad decisions, and he just didn't actually want to just sacrifice the town. He prioritized people who were performing well, because there was limited medicine. Like, he had his reasons for stuff people were against. So, yeah. Edgewater just left. What we did is we got a robot. Cool. We got rid of the previous governor. Can't remember his name. We got rid of him. Put women from the botany area in charge. However, I didn't do any lying. I simply told the guy, hey, she knows how to grow stuff. This is how she's doing it. And he thought, yeah, no, that sounds reasonable. She would be better in place of me in terms of running this. And then willingly stepped down. Left Edgewater accepting his death because he knew he'd survive only like a few days outside of Edgewater. Like, I feel the guy, for his flaws, he wasn't a bad person. Right? he had a bad situation. I think, yeah, maybe he could have handled it better. At the same time, he was doing what he knew, which was basically just sucking up to the company, but still. More importantly, where the hell are the captain's quarters? Guess we're down there. Alright, we'll investigate that in a second, but robot? There's no response for automechanical units. The serial number is etched into its chassis, including the letters SAM. And I just get to scream. Doesn't respond? Okay. Well, I think I'm supposed to be scared of automechanicals was a thing I picked as a negative. So, well, we'll maybe stay away from him. Maybe stay away. It's best ending. Even if it still kind of sucks. Deserters are back under corporate rule. I mean, yeah. I think, personally, forsaking the town, just due to the agenda and opinions of Botany person, wasn't the way to go. Because sure, she was growing plants and stuff, but at the end of the day, it wasn't going to be enough to support everyone. They needed the cannery, and if we just forced everyone to leave, that's not exactly great. Like, all the infrastructure was already in Edgewater. Shutting that down didn't seem like the right idea. So I kept it going, and yeah, like I say, stuck her in charge of Edgewater because it seemed she knew what she'd be doing, at least to an extent. So I'm glad you agree. I'm glad you agree that is the way to have gone. Also going to up that, gets my persuade to 50. Don't know how much I'll need it. I'm going to. And I think I want to get more into my ranged weapons, because now long guns I've become competent. I want to get my handguns towards competent as well, but yeah. We need our combat to be slightly better. The part of Reed, he wasn't even malicious. Yeah, he just didn't understand. I mean, they were raised with corporate values to think, oh, Saltuna, we need to eat just Saltuna. That's what we do. Like, that's company rules. Like, yeah, that is not his fault. That is the company at fault. I'm not going to make him a bad guy just because he doesn't have the knowledge. Like you say, he was just stupid when it came to it. So yeah, no, I very much liked that. That was a very fun opening to the game. Next thing to do, though. I think we want to take damage per flaw. We have 1 flaw currently. So that's just an extra 5% damage all around. I'm definitely not against that. Holographic Shroud. It's disguise on me and companions. I need to get ID cartridges. Okay. So if I get an ID cartridge, then I will be safe. That'll be good. Yeah, messages for Alex Hawthorne. That is me. I am Alex Hawthorne, I promise. I've unread from you, Bedford. It's a thank you, apparently. Got to mention my previous message. Silly me, mailing you a copy of my favourite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about dashing space pirates with heart of, well, steel. It's not exactly board approved, so don't you go showing it around to your spacer buddies. It'll amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to certain someone are entirely intentional. That's nice. He's got a friend or admirer. I like that. Search for Sam. That'd be the robots, right? Don't forget, you found a discarded sanitization and maintenance automechanical and Emerald Vale scrapheap during the last job. Should not be too difficult to get up and running. With a few key modifications, I can envision a combat-capable variant. Some might say a clean, mean killing machine. Should be fun. Railway factory standard part Suds Steeper was successful. Delivery of combat modified replacement Acid Steeper has been delayed. Progress setback is estimated now to be a solid 3 months. Not like I have more pressing matters to attend to, but I do. Giving up hope on the delivery. The part is lost in transit and it's not turning up anytime soon. But it's good news. Heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker, who overcharged me for information regarding the location of an acid sleeper Icon village. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. Assuming that'd be Auntie Cleo, I think was the name that I've heard before going around. Picked up following this next pick stop, back to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details to come later. So that would have been one of his last logs. Okay. So we can presumably then get that up and running if I go to that old Auntie Cleo facility. That'll be fun. My guy's afraid of robots, but I mean, that'll be fun for me. Not for our protagonist, though, sadly. If we access to our map, just looking at everything, I mean, Terra 2 is an interesting one. That's a wealthy elite, apparently. Got Phineas's lab. Got Scylla? How do you pronounce that? I think it'd be Scylla. The Monarch. Okay. Now, where exactly do we want to be going, like, after this? Because we heard Moon. I'm just looking around. The only moon that comes to mind immediately looks to be Monarch, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Just need to get our log first. We had been on Terra 2, apparently. Welcome to System Map. Here you can see all the planets. Yep, I figured that out.
Has
Yeah.
approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
If I can disembark.
Hey, Cap. Can we talk?
Oh, Parvati wants to talk.
Hey, Captain.
It's more
I
important.
heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
Okay, I mean, what about her? Do you want to go
I was
meet her?
thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much
We could do
experience
that.
fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Yeah, sure. Well, head on over. I mean, if we're gonna have an engineer on board, we want them to know what we're doing.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
I'm trying to think. Do you want to actually ask about the dad? I mean, she did learn from her dad. Her dad read her engineering books as a child. You know, I think that's us. Yeah, let's see if we can find any information on that engineering one. Max hasn't said anything. I'd quite like to take him with me, but because Parvati has specifically mentioned wanting to go investigate and like talk to this engineer, we're going to bring Parvati. Because I feel she's going to be more relevant in terms of meeting the engineer. Because I'd rather not have to go back. I'm just lazy. That's all there is to it. But yeah, we're in a big old orbiting ship. This place is massive. I mean, is that my ship there? Yeah. I'll be honest, my ship's pretty massive as well. I didn't realise entirely well inside.
This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get
These
two
people
with
are
me again,
named.
you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
Yeah, who are you? You just like
Going for a
bash a
stroll around
guard
docking
with
bays?
the hockey stick. Yeah, what was that whole argument about?
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
Okay. And yeah, I heard you knocked someone out with a toss ball. Just because, or did they do something?
The guy insulted my Rizzo's Rangers, alright? You
Ah.
can't just insult my Rangers and expect to get away with it.
Sports fan.
So, of course,
ya.
I decked him with a tossball stick. I mean, what am I? Some kind of fair-weather fan?
I mean, you just knocked him down?
Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
And that's when you settled your differences like an adult. Yeah, that all makes sense. But no, you defended on your team. There we go.
Exactly. I was only doing what any self-respecting Rangers fan would have done. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former
I have a
dock
feeling
worker.
this guy's gonna become a
Guess I'll just
companion, but I
tender
don't
my
know the
resignation.
first thing about Spore. But yeah. What are you doing now then, if you kind of put in your resignation?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing. But I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Yep, that's me. I'm Captain of Unreliable. We do not need to mention the previous captain. His eyes look strange. I think it's a reflection on them. But I do see what you mean, Shy. I do understand what you mean.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
You know, never caught your name, Felix, as it says there.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Well, I'll see you around.
See you around, boss.
I think that's a bug. I'm assuming it's just a reflection of Vax. That is quite a bright light behind us. Like, if I'm over here, yeah, his eyes look a lot more normal without that reflection. I'm not going to stare into his eyes lovingly for too long, though. I don't know if that's the way to go. Yeah, do you have anything to say? Or are you just a person? You're just a person. Okay. That's not important. Freighter crew, you've not got a name. You've not got a name. A lot of Steve Doors? Did not know what those guys are, but I'll leave them be. They're seemingly not too unique. Gonna check and get some food? Yeah. You should do that, Shy. Make sure you're eating. And... okay, I feel like I should be parkouring to here, but I don't know why.
Customs and inspection, right
Ouch.
this way.
We'll do our inspections in a minute. I have a feeling if I was smuggling stuff, this would be my way in. Because I'm assuming there are illegal goods. That would make sense, right? So if I'm able to make this jump, that is now me past inspections. Yeah, 'cause that's inspections just down there. Where does this lead? I mean, immediately I missed this chest. I do want to open this. Big containers are normally worth it. Plasma rifle... I'm good. I'm good. I think we've got one of those, don't we? I'll very quickly check. Yeah, we've got one. We're all good. What's the box down here? With 2 light ammo. How generous. There's one over there, but that's another 2 light ammo. I'm not going to go out of my way. So, we could possibly drop down to there. I should be bringing Parvati with me. I'd thought. Did I not select her? That is a point, yeah. Let me quickly try and jump back over here. I had noticed she's not on the left-hand side. I'd meant to bring Parvati because she had her mission. Why is she not with me? I thought I selected her. I had clicked on her. Maybe she had been selected and I accidentally unselected her. That could be what happened. Let me quickly leave and I'll come back. 'Cause I want the dialogue. The dialogue's fun. Like, you do these games for the companions a lot of the time. Okay, now that I've left, if I try and go back out... Okay, now I can select a companion. Ah, okay. That dot down there says they're selected. I must have accidentally unselected her before. There we go. I appreciate you mentioning that. I had completely missed it. I'm not the most observant person. Like, if you stick around, you might pick up on that sometimes. I can have two at once. Give me a second. We're going to go back again. Third time's a charm, am I right? Some of these dock workers wondering what kind of strange fella I am going in and out of my ship. Yeah, I'm assuming though, if you're a fan of the game, you're very much looking forward to the sequel, right? I've not kept too close an eye on it. I don't actually know when it's coming out. But so far, from what I've played, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun if it's more of the same. Also, you have a name. Hello.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by. Don't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
Well, that's promising. Yeah, more importantly, we now get to equip our fella. What do we want him to have? We have Bladon Stick, as well as Shock Stick, are both fairly cool weapons. By the looks of it, he enjoys himself a shotgun. I'm gonna give him Shock Stick. Give him Shock Cannon? Do they have preferences in weapon? I don't know if they do. That is dialogue skills. I will keep that on him. He gets a perk. Increasing my hat could be tempting. Aside from that, these all seem fairly standard. I think these are your unique ones. I'm gonna say we would like to increase my hack while he's on board. Or while he's helping me anyway. In your fourth playthrough? Yeah, you're hyped for sequel. You've enjoyed the news. Except, ooh, what's the one thing you did, like, hear about that? Because, I mean, generally I like going into games blind. I don't know much about this game at all. I know it's made by Obsidian, who did the Fallout New Vegas. And that kind of got me on board. Yeah, I am curious. Like, is that, like, any good news? Or is it just, like, kind of leaks, or what kind of stuff is it? Because, like I say, I have very much enjoyed this so far with the kind of introduction on the first planet. Do not steal that. Different colony. Okay. So, different colony meaning a different solar system? Or just same solar system but different corporations? So I'm not sure if it's just one colony per system, but I'd imagine from what you're saying that means different system. And yeah, new corporations sounds fun. I mean, so far, I have enjoyed Spacer's Choice with their whole, not the best choice, the Spacer's Choice. Different system. Cool, cool. And we've also found this. That's quite nice. Who would like that armor? Would I like it? Yes. Yes, I would. That actually goes with my helmet. That matches in terms of colour. I'm happy about that. Also comes with a couple modifications. I'm a little quieter. I'm slightly better at tech skills. Also better at dialogue skills. That's good. I like that. I will give Max different armor. How does he have so much armor? Yeah, 'cause that's 7 armor in there. Vicar Max. The hell have you got in that Vicar cloak of yours of 10 armor? I mean, that's impressive. You can't add any extra pieces into it, but I'll not lie. That is a powerful bit of gear. You also read they've added a joke perk. Makes the game near unplayable. It makes you holding your joints. Oh, that sounds amazing. I don't think anyone would want to use it, but I can imagine that just being fun. In terms of, yeah, you're elderly, that's it. That is the perk. That's great. Anyway, we made my way past inspections without being inspected. And
Can we talk?
you want to talk, Max? I mean, you just broke your kneecaps jumping down.
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time, while we're on the Groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator.
Well, that's promising. You know someone who can read French?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Okay. But is this really the only guy who can speak French?
The only
Or
one
read
I'm
it?
aware of. I suppose we could always just ask random passers-by if they are fluent in it.
You know, you've got a point, Max. You've got a point. Yeah, your sarcasm is duly noted.
1,000 pardons, my good captain. I thought we were engaging in witty repartee. Now, as far as tracking down this scholar, fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go
I appreciate the
if I wanted to
follow.
get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge
Just
from
wanting
the
to put
security
points and
terminal.
make me dress
Their
in the
easily
maid
hackable
outfit and
system
cat
keeps a
ears.
registry of all
It's
crew
understandable.
manifests for both
It's
arrivals
understandable.
and departures.
Yeah, how does a crew manifest help?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifest to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Ah, and track him through that. That does sound reasonable. Let's go
Thank you,
then.
Captain.
I'm not going to question how he's good at hacking stuff. He just knows computers because he likes things to be logical. That's not stealing. That's stealing. That's not. Now I'll be automatically disguised when entering a restricted area. Cool. That feels useful. What counts as restricted? This isn't. I'm assuming it'll have a notification or like text element somewhere saying, hey, this is restricted. You should be maybe a bit careful here. Someone drinking on the job. Nothing wrong with that. That isn't stealing. I can loot that. That door is barred. I might be able to climb on top of things. Doesn't look to be anything up there, and I don't entirely think I can climb on top of that box. I think that's got an invisible barrier. Then here, this is barracks.
News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
This is like for storage and everything. Can I get to that box? There's a few boxes up top. I'm imagining we've not got anything good. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it be. That's sour grapes right there. We're not even worth trying.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts.
A lot of adverts, yeah.
Types about.
12% more crunch.
When he says unsavory types, is this where people who aren't really allowed on the planets kind of gather? I could see that making sense. I mean, we've got a bar. We've got Rest and Go, which looks to be where we meet Gladys. So we're going to go here first. It's by the entrance, we can explore later.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
Rent an upstairs room. Can we?
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
I like that. You're fine, Milo. But yeah, I'm looking for Gladys. I do have a marker on the map, but I'm looking for
Oh,
Gladys.
you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
How useful. I'll be on my way, Milo. I appreciate it. Unit number 2. Here we are. I mean, there's a few spacers about. You don't have anything for me to steal, and you do have a safe. Hello.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Okay. Yeah, Phineas sent me. I'm hoping I'm talking to the right person, because I don't want to be mentioning an outlaw to someone who's not the right person.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being,
Free
at least.
port. It's like you say, an independent
I
place in
only
the
have
system.
the one nav key.
Okay.
And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
I mean, 10,000 bits is a lot. What exactly is this opportunity?
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
I mean, I'm willing to be morally flexible. It depends how morally bad this might be. However, I'm not gonna, like, burn down an orphanage. That might be a bit much.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo
I'm gonna go
abandoned
there for that
place
SAM
years
unit
ago.
thing as well. I mean, I'm in. I can
You've
go
got an
there.
ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates.
How's
If
that
you should find
morally
a secret worth selling,
ambiguous?
might be I could find a buyer.
What's wrong with this morally?
Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Okay, yeah. Find corporate secrets in the abandoned outpost. Find the acid scrubber as well. That
Don't
makes
forget
sense.
to come find old Gladys when you're done.
You've also got stuff to
I've got a
trade.
lovely little throw pillow.
What does she have?
Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
You give corporate secrets. Okay. So, I can either return to her and get money, or just not get money? I don't know. One option there seems better than the other. As for all of this, she doesn't actually have any of those sugar biscuits, unless it's these. Which I don't think it is. That's dried berries. I feel lied to from that initial dialogue. Alright. What is that? Tin. No, that's tea. I don't know. I don't think she has any of those sugar cookies she mentioned. That's a shame. Also, is that just free mag picks? It is. I mean, I'll take stuff from the bins. I'm not against it. Cool. Just let me pass, please. There we go. Okay, next thing to do then is companion quests. Vicar Mac. Alex, yes. That is the engineer one, and that is Sam. Got it. Start with Parvati. She came to me first. Not get money from this one of the auctions. You can pretty good weapons. Okay. That does make some sense then, yeah. I could be tempted if it's weapons. I could be tempted. However, I need to scrounge up 10k. Is the largest issue. Also, what's back here? There's people living here for free. I mean, I'll steal a ring. It's not even stealing. What's going on in here? Just goes further back. I'm noticing there's allegedly an enemy up ahead on my compass. Let's be mildly careful. I don't think the enemy can get to me, and I don't think I can get to it. So we should be safe. Put the weapon away. Holographic disguise has been activated. That's good, but also maybe not good. I didn't mean to enter restricted area. I don't know where I am. Temporary access to restricted area. Moving drains its energy. When it runs out, personnel will see me and interrogate me. Talk my way out of interrogation to reset it. It's basically, if I stand still, I can let people just move on by. This gets me seemingly into medical bay. Do I actually want to steal from the medical bay? I feel stealing medical supplies is bad. I'm not doing that. No. No, I'm not gonna do that. Stealing other stuff like actual valuables, sure, but I'm not gonna steal medical supplies. Again, lots of enemy markers over there. I don't know what's going on, but something's unhappy in that direction. I'm gonna go investigate and I'm gonna regret it. Drop a quick save. They're not through the bathrooms. Okay. Upstairs. We have... I mean, presumably because that one needs a key card, we could go in there if we got the key card by just buying a room. Could be interesting. However, this one opens and it's just got a freighter crew. That's a terminal. Do you mind? Don't think he minds. Guest messages? Be careful and please stop. What earth have I come across? One of you these squealers came asking after you. Wants to know what you like to drink, who you talk to, what your temperament's like. Trying to pay me off. I took bits and told her a pack of lies. Watch your back when you get in. Don't want to find you in the waste disposal chute. I see. Been a while since I heard from you. You're on that long haul out to Dashkova right now. Hope it goes well. Got a space for you and yours to meet when you get back. It's just a storage room, but it's quiet and safer than the bar. Should be able to should be able to accommodate most of your folk. No fees or nothing. Just let me buy you a beer. And yeah, Mr. McCreed, we've reviewed your proposal for the 10th time, and still do not agree that galactic mushroom is an acceptable flavour for a drizzle beverage. Even if you were to pursue the idea, the samples you sent us were dangerously hallucinogenic. An open package alone caused mayhem in our receiving bay. Please do not reach out to us again. Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of different people. These ones are then no longer available. That's interesting. Suppose I've just deleted themselves after being viewed. What have I uncovered? There's something in the storage area, seemingly. And, we could possibly view stuff, but we are probably not a diamond level guest. It's tab to exit, not escape. Oh, you shouldn't tempt me like that, game. That's tossball cards. I don't know if they're actually usable for anything. I kinda want them. Gonna drop his save because I feel he might notice. I really kinda want to steal these. There's nothing to see here. Hell yeah, time to unmark that as junk. Oh, that's not even junk, that one. It knows they're valuable. Oh, it's a quest. You know what? Sure. It's a quest, that's all the better have found those, just in the middle of nowhere. Oh, I guess not middle of nowhere, in some other guy's room. Cool. I would have been just collecting them as I found them, and I'm glad they're going to actually be useful. Yeah, we're not stealing from the medical bay. That would be bad. We do not steal from the medical supplies. That is not a very moral thing to do. Sublight. I don't know if I recognize them at all. I feel like I do from somewhere. Enough speech intimidator lie can steal overtly once in front of a person. Just tell them they actually saw wrong. That is useful to know.
You look like someone who's
That is
taking
useful
their
to
share of
know.
cuts and bruises. Need some armor. Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons. For those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Okay. Let me see what you have then. They have, ooh, 19 armor helmets. How do I compare that to my current armor? I can't. I think that's better. Ah, good to hear you're back with food. Good to hear you're back with food, Shy. 26 armor? Ooh, this is getting tempting. So that's what I currently have, I believe. At 13. An advanced defensive helmet. It's quite cheap. And 26 armor as well. It is heavy as opposed to light. However, I've still not really figured out what that means. I'm assuming it's related to how noisy you are when walking around, maybe? I don't know. The game hasn't entirely made it clear. I think for now I'm happy enough with my armor. I'll find better as I go around. Would I want one of these? I mean, if I wanted to sell the armor I'm wearing, how would I see what I'm wearing? I can't if I'm in that menu, I don't think. Armor of 6. Yeah, I can do a lot better with that. It is bonus to tech skills and such. I do like the appearance. Armor rating of 6, I do not think I want.
Itching to whack someone over the head? We can help with that.
Just overtly selling melee weapons. I like that. Yeah, 19 armor is very tempting. Anything higher than a 6 is tempting. Like that's only up to medium. Bonus dodge, I don't know how useful it is. Plus dialogue skills for this one, honestly. Might be worth it. It comes with extra armor plating attached though. Is that where the armor's coming from? Can I buy extra armor? I don't think so. Don't seem to be selling, yeah, the extra plating is attached. Because that's slightly misleading. I would like the armor plating. That sounds good. I'd quite like it on my current armor, however. So you know what? I am going to hold off and assume I'll be able to find that somewhere. I don't know if I will, but I'm going to assume. And going into here. Yeah, I mean, they were saying it was hot. This looks especially hot.
XF411s? And an old Yakita
Yeah,
37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Have what it takes to defend.
You want to talk
That was a
before we
good
go
thing
in?
you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters
Oh,
and Edgewater
no, you're talking
folks
about other
back
stuff.
together. I hope you rest well on that.
Yeah, cool. We'll talk later. Not sending you back to the ship. No, we're doing your mission currently.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
I'm still just chatting. Are you both done? Cool.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
You know, I'm apparently not the person we've been impersonating Alex Hawthorne. We are Poison this time.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Yep, copy that, Chief.
At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Yeah, no, just passing through.
Statistics don't lie. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
You know, Pravati, you wanted to talk, right? Like, go on, have a chat.
What? I didn't think you just...
Pravati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
I'll let her keep talking. I'm not gonna interrupt and nudge her or anything.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
And I keep saying nothing. Actually, no, I will say you can request time off. Like, it's fine.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest.
I like
Sorry.
Pravati. She's just socially awkward. Just say nice job.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship
That
that
was
need my
lovely.
attention.
I liked that. Yeah, it's kind of warm in here. What exactly is happening with that?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
I mean, I'm sure your capable staff are fine, right?
My engineers have managed to keep the heat to livable levels, but all the fixes are temporary. This wound is bound to fester. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
And is there no room for any compromise here?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
Is it implied she's autistic? I could see it. I could see it. I could also just see it being kind of... She was sheltered by the dad and just doesn't have good people skills. But it could be either. At the end of the day, I like her. I think she's fun. Yeah, do you need a contractor?
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Okay. And where are the back bays?
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Got ya. I mean, I could do that then. But can we not talk to whoever's down there?
Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find
God,
some way
yeah.
to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
Oh yeah, I'll get you those parts then,
Good.
Junlei.
Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
See more later. Okay. No statistics. Yeah, no. Okay, I think if someone who is autistic is saying someone's autistic, I feel that is a good way to vouch for that. Yeah, I'd be willing to believe it. I will also put some points into there. My handguns are now better. Just want to get stuff up to the 40 mark, mostly. Hacking is now at a 40 mark. So is lockpicking. Sneak, I don't really need the pickpocketing or anything. Yeah, I think I'm happy with those being boosted to 40 for now. In terms of tech, is it worth getting up to 80? Well, 80 while boosted anyway. I don't think so. And I don't know if I need much in a way of these. Order companions to do special attacks, maybe? I'm guessing that to 60 for bonuses to player skills means I would be getting then from Parvati and from bonus support engineering. Would that be rather than 20 to 44? Because if so, that is worth doing. Like that is 100% going to be something useful. That might be worth investing in. Aside from that, weapons... I think I'm fine keeping those around 40 for now. You know what? I will start boosting this up. I'm going to get that to 80 while boosted. I'm going to start then going into leadership. Just because I do want to get that inspiration to 60, I think. That one doesn't matter as much. It will get to 40 regardless. I think that's what I want. I want the inspiration.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertising.
Yeah, now that Parvati's had her thing done. Return to unreliable, ask Parvati. I could do. But I want to get this one we've just learnt about done. The happiness is warm spaceship. I need to find those parts. Because I like the idea of following up on the mission when I get given it. So I don't think Max seemed like he had too much of a rush.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Okay, hello. I can't help but notice this is outlaws in here. Y'all good, friend?
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time
Hello?
to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Okay, intimidate or persuade? I think intimidate might be the way to go. This guy seems like he responds better to me acting tough.
Woo! Look at the courage on this one. Lay it on me, boss. Give me a taste of that fiery primal spirit.
Yeah, no, I'm just here for some parts, so.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back with the crew.
So I can just grab the parts?
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
How would I bring him prophecy? I mean, lying might just work. I'm not gonna just pay him off. That seems like a weird amount to pay him. I'm assuming that's just a percentage of what I own. You know, deadly toxins. I'll just come back once you're dead.
Under its skin, This ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right.
This guy's weirdly poetic.
You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Lovely. Thank you. I appreciate it, Captain McCred. I'll just be on my way. Ignore the various dead things. It's not stealing, I can take that. There we go. Do I want to poke around too much down here? Probably not. At the same time, it is somewhat tempting. It's an entire new area. So I'm assuming there's stuff worth having. By having, I mean potentially stealing. You growing food down here?
Backside still smarts. Does everyone get branded?
Huh.
Join McRed's crew?
Get like hydroponics. I don't know what any of those are aside from mushrooms and like maggoty things. That's a nice little detail, but they're actually, like, despite being raidery types and talking about eating people, they're actually growing stuff. Like, they're not just living down here completely brain dead. Ooh, and they've kind of got their own SAM unit. I'm assuming if I attacked them, that would start attacking me. So I'll maybe keep that in mind. And is this the person we're supposed to be maybe saving? Hello.
You're the first person I've seen who talked their way past McRed. It may not sound like much, but take my word for it. Wow.
Yeah, I just came to grab some radiator parts.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
Huh. So we were told we were toying with her. However, it feels kinda like...
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, no, I was just talking. Don't worry. I was just leaving. I hadn't realised that would be bad. It makes sense it is. Yeah, no, I'm not stealing. Don't worry. You know, I guess, like, Captain McCred just wants their own spaced stuff. Like, yeah, he might be persuading, like, people to leave and claiming they're doing bad stuff, but I don't think he necessarily is. Also, how do I get up there? That's very much a case of going up somewhere. How do I do up? Through here? Or through here? I'm gonna say ladder. The ladder feels a lot more promising. The ladder hasn't helped much. That... Okay. I should have just taken the stairs, that would have been quicker.
Lay's gonna be pleased as
Just
pie when
grab
we show her
that, not
these.
anything else. Cool. Could steal that, but no, these guys... I don't think they're as bad as they kind of led themselves on to be.
Can you
And
imagine
back
being
here.
frozen for 10 years,
That
sailing through
colonists.
space in a room such as this?
I can imagine, actually, Max. Cool story. I was kind of asleep for 100 years, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. I can imagine it quite well. Doesn't seem to be functional anymore. I'm not seeing anything all that worthwhile. Again, that is not stealing, so I'm just going to grab that. And I'll be on my way. That is all fine. No one's dead. Everyone's happy. Hopefully everyone's happy. I don't think we're very happy. Everyone but him is happy. There we go. We're all good. Poor guy. Yeah, Junley, we have some lovely little tube thing to give you.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Yeah, I got you your part. What now?
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal
I
in
need
the
to
back.
fix it.
Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight Mantipillar infestation.
Okay, how slight is slight?
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Got you. Murder some, like, caterpillary things. I can do that.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
I really do like Parvati. This is lovely. Parvati's great. Yeah, maintenance lift. I would imagine is I need to go down here. Yeah, that seems right. Max, do you have any idea what you're doing here, or are you're just kind of along for the ride? I think he's kind of out of place.
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Clear of the radiators.
Mantipillar... Mantis Swarm?
I've got this thing about giant insects.
What is a swarm? Is that just like a... Okay, that's just a collective group of, like, small insects. I could stagger, regardless of where I shoot. This does not seem like the best weapon to be using. I'm gonna go over to the actual proper weapon. Max is just murdering people. I can follow suit. There we go. Is that them? I think I gave her my grenade launcher. And, I kind of forgot about that. But after her saying, oh yeah, no, we're going to be real careful. Just launches grenades at everything. Yeah, that's fine, I'm sure. Nothing to worry about. Parvati knows how to carefully use grenades, I'm sure. Can I not hit that guy? Can I get like a better angle? No, I think we're just in an awkward position. In which case, climb up the ladder. Hope that I can quickly turn around. There we go.
That's the last of them.
That's the last of them. You've had it confirmed by Parvati. There are no more. As long as that's confirmed, I can help myself to all the loot. Not much loot, but there is loot. Also, don't stand too close to these. That sets you on fire. That is bad. We do not want to be on fire. It's not the best for your long-term health, I don't think.
Good news. Song
Or short-term.
security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
Sneak past if I can. Alright. Hide from him. I was just listening, but we were slightly spotted.
Resetting actions.
Just carefully go over here. It's barred. Okay, so we need to go round another way. We'll take that necklace. Put my weapon away. So I'm not expecting to do combat. Not if I can avoid it. We've been asked if we can to avoid it. Immediately, there is somebody there. It's not any others, just him. Okay. I mean, those two should be good to come on back. almost spotted me as I was trying to figure out where he was going, but we seem to be fine. Is someone over there? Are they active? They don't look like they want to be spotting me right now, so that's actually safe. So I'd want to be worried about that thing. That is coming this way. Yeah, we want to be worried about that. What am I trying to grab? Something down below. Okay. Is that a ladder just there? I think it is. This thing's coming back. I might be able to sneak around behind it. I'm so glad that this guy doesn't have the capabilities to spot my companions. He has the capabilities to spot me when he's staring in my direction. Make my way down. This is fine. We have done what she asked. We have not killed any of her robots. Yet. And hope that it'll continue that way.
I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps. And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says cycle droplet pumps.
Okay. I'll do my best, Junlei, but there's a few of these guys about. Okay. Yeah, cycle droplet pumps. Hit any logs? Cobble together. Staff is getting restless. Have to fix solutions. Okay, yeah, this is pretty much Junlei thinking once she's gone, they might be in a tough spot. And Grimberry must have taken a beating during the crossing. Alright. We've apparently sealed off hangar somewhere. That's interesting.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
How do I make my way out?
Unexpected.
Carefully, if I can. Or quickly. Quickly also works. I don't want to kill the robots. That's not what we were going for, Parvati and Max. We're just jumping down, we're leaving before those two kill anyone. I don't know if either of you killed someone, but you weren't supposed to, alright? That's fine, you said you could patch things up. I think that went rather well.
We interrupt your regularly.
My boards are returning to green.
But it's
What
warm
a
in
weight
this
that is
outfit.
off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
3,000 cartridges and some welder's goggles. Cool. Also an increase in reputation. It's very nice. It's very nice to have. But yeah, you don't have much faith in the board. I don't know much about them. Is there a reason for that?
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
And you just kind of make some deals here and there to keep them at kind of bay, almost.
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
Okay. So basically she wants to be completely separate to the board. That makes sense.
You've got my attention.
Well, I'll leave for now then. I'll leave for now. Next thing to do would be... Is it this one? No, it's not that one. Empty Man? Vicar Max, there we go. That's what we want. Where does Vicar Max want me to go? And you've got like a Halcyon Embassy, I guess?
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would
She's
spank you for
required
trying.
to use excessive
You
force.
waste of O2 scrubbers.
Wait.
Yeah,
Alright.
O2 scrubbers.
I'm enjoying listening to
Get
this.
out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
I like how she's required to use excessive force. That's lovely. Anyway, we want to find that terminal. I'm gonna assumedly come back here at some point, so I'm not gonna go poking my nose into too many things. Although, I might as well ask about in the shops. You seem like a
You know
weapon
that
shop.
sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Yeah, do you want to tell me about the benefit of modding my weapons?
Why, it gets you the weapon best suited for your lifestyle.
All the better for performing a little percussive maintenance.
Self-improvement, including one's weapons, is always a worthy endeavor.
Alright,
Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. But what if you like finesse? Slap a scope and silencer on that bad boy. Bunker down in a bush someplace and pop off heads. What if you like getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extended ammo magazine and a barrel heatsink to bump up rate of fire.
Okay. And, I mean, can I get mods off?
No and yes. When you install something, it pops in there real nice, but if you want to replace it, the originals tend to snap like plastic toys.
Okay, so you can replace them, you can't get stuff out. Got it. Yeah, that's all I need to know.
So, what can I get you?
Yeah, what have you got to trade? You have no unique weapons. You do have a flamethrower. Does Vicar Max get a flamethrower? I feel it would suit him, you know? It's very tempting. I am going to hold off. Simply because, I mean, it's expensive. We are meant to be saving money right now. Especially if we're potentially not getting money from the Corporate Secrets mission. Anything in the bar? Let's try and look for anyone with a good name.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
Just the bartender.
A new face. What's your pleasure, stranger?
Yeah, I heard anything interesting from people coming through.
Only the usual. Marauders all over space. You ever wonder how folk who can't figure the bleeding edge technology of a spoon can manage to get ships into space?
I mean... yeah. Bit of an odd one. She does have a point. But it's mostly down to the AI. It is mostly down to the AI, we've been told this. If that's all she knows, there's not any missions here, and I'm assuming this is a toilet, not anything interesting. Okay, there's a kitchen and a toilet. I mean, kitchens are
To play an
interesting.
impromptu tossball match. No one?
Impromptu tossball. Okay, I don't think the kitchen's quite the place for that, Vicar. But maybe another time. Maybe another time. That needs a key card, meaning there might be an alternative way in. an alternative way. Not really appearing outside of here. Somewhere in here? Got an alternative? We can get behind that, that's not gonna help. Alright, we're leaving it. We don't need to steal from the bar either. I'm trying to be morally not too corrupt. I will steal the occasional thing, just not too many. Yeah, back to Vicar Max's quest. Got a police terminal to get
This is
into.
it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Okay. Can I talk to you
Unless
quick?
you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
Bounties?
Got a hot
Like
one
on
for
the
you.
ship?
Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is. Not the criminal. Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one but 2 officers.
And assaulting 2 officers?
Kicked one right in the kneecap while he poked the other in the eyes. McRed's lucky we're too backlogged right now to hunt him down ourselves. But if our resources clear up and we catch him before some contractor does, I fully plan to lock him in ISO with them 2 officers he wounded. Thinking he won't like that one bit.
Okay, and I know where you find him. I'm assuming you want him alive?
Dreadful, ain't it? Such blatant disregard for order. It's a real problem in the youth these days. It's
Can
true
we
enough
take
that
him
he ain't
alive?
particularly deadly, but the interest on each fine being compounded as they are means he'll be paying with his life insurance. Only way to cover it. Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
And I'm assuming you can't just send a Mardex who said you're backlogged.
Oh, I will. Soon as the chief approves the personnel reorg required for a bounty dispatch. So, in about 3 to 7 weeks.
I'll think about it.
Suit
I like
yourself.
Victread. We'll
Not
leave him be.
everyone's cut out for detective work and so forth. I understand.
Like, he's protecting his lot, and assuming they're not really bothering with much more than kicking people and poking them in the eyes. If he was gone, the other marauders or outlaws would be a lot worse. Just to check, am I allowed in here? There's restricted access. I drop a save, because I should have an ID card, I think. Let's walk on by. This is all normal. They've got a hula hoop. What exactly have they got in this evidence locker? Bypass shunts. Another ID cartridge. We already have one though. Plasma rifle. Got a lot of these ID cartridges in the evidence locker. And terminal's there. But what's this?
What was that?
Oh, you got that?
What do you think you're doing?
Oh no, I was just leaving. Don't worry.
I don't want any trouble.
I'm amazed they found me. That gets me out of their office. Okay, so that was this back room here. Reputation has been decreased. That's a bit of a shame. I picked the wrong door. I don't have enough lockpicks now. I am gonna quickly load that quick save. Just because I do not have a lockpicks. I need more of them. I need more. God, it is so warm today. I regret being in this outfit. I really do. Yeah, breaking in to this is what we want.
Great work.
That time no one's noticed me.
There it is. Just yank the drive and I'll do the rest.
Eject the cartridge.
Now that
There
we
we
have
go.
the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Walk casually out. This is fine. There is nothing wrong here. Alright, our way through. And that is a safe. Lovely.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship.
Okay.
I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
You seem to hesitate, apparently. What are you not telling me?
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
I mean, it does seem quite convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
If you say so, Vicar. If you say so. I don't know how much I believe him, but... I mean, he doesn't seem to be against me. I just feel there's things he's not telling. With that, I think we're done in this ship, right? We just need to go to... I think all of us need to go to the same place. So we need to go do this. And to head to that stress signal, we need to... hopefully... You've raised that platform. We need to hopefully get that piece for the SAM unit as well.
Hey there,
Let's
you
see
mind
what's going
stepping
on.
back? This charming little ship's been impounded and I'm afraid I can't let you near it till it's not.
What do you mean impounded, though?
I don't really know. We got orders to hold your ship is all.
I mean, can you help me get it cleared up?
I'd surely love to, but that's just not my bailiwick. You'll want to have words with our representative here from the board, Mr.
course.
Udom Bedford. His office is on the promenade.
Why am I talking to someone from the board, though? I don't know. That seems a bit odd. It does happen often.
No, almost never. We're independent, you know. From the board. They don't have jurisdiction here. Groundbreaker's the last free outpost
why
in the
are they
colony, and
involved?
we aim to keep it that way, no matter what.
Okay, I'm off.
Have yourself a pleasant day.
We'll need to talk to this board member. That certainly doesn't seem good. I don't like that they've locked up my ship. Anyway, I need to talk to you.
If it isn't the savior of Groundbreaker.
I don't think I have yet.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, any jobs?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Okay. That's all I need to know.
All right.
So I should
Be
stop
seeing
into that sublight salvaging. It sounds like they might have a mission, and we need to go to that Halcyon place regardless. So I can do that. I can do that. Also, what is a Spacer's Choice guy up to?
Is it just me, or is Groundbreaker feeling extra chilly? Maybe you ought to help yourself to a piping hot frozen dinner. Oh, and it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's Choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
I like this guy. He's not the happiest. I like him. Yeah, the hats.
I'm
What was that
bound to
about?
satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
Alright. You doing alright?
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as a Spacer's Choice is affordable.
Can you even see?
I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a
Poor
reasonable
guy. Poor guy.
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers. Sprout Wash, Mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development.
Do you miss eating solid food?
Don't miss out on these
This is great.
deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker.
I'm
Or anywhere
back.
in
You're
the
gonna go
house,
eat food? Ah, fair enough, fair enough. I'll see you in a little bit, Finn. See you in a little bit, Juno. But yeah, what are you selling?
Have a look.
Does he actually sell the hats? He does. With all of them having bonuses to lying, which I think speaks well for this company. I'll buy one. At least we can get that unique dialogue you mentioned. That sounds fun. Also got this, which is plus 15 engineering. Jeez. That is good.
What can I do for you? Need some Adreno? It's good for you. Spacer's promise. Don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Make a choice. Spacer's Choice.
Hey, we're wearing the same hat.
I got you too? Same hat. How right you are.
Got you too.
Looks really good on you. What a snug fit on your giant head. Hope you're very happy in there.
You think he means it?
As a consumer-facing representative of Spacer's Choice, I'm obligated to project honest testimony, including what I just said. Wear it with pride, with hope. No one can take that away from you.
Oh, poor guy. He's not having a fun time in there. Although, it does make me think, if I turned on helmets for my companions, I could give them all this hat. Them turned off to disappear while talking to them, but I think it's tempting. It is tempting to give them all hats.
CNP near maple syrup. It's complete breakfast.
Yeah, dipping inside. Hello, sublight people.
Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
I don't know where that goes.
Or is it all spoke for?
Do you have jobs?
Salvage is a family business. We've got each other's backs.
This is the warehouse terminal. Saying not to run. We lost another contractor to UDL gunship. Daily reminder that legitimate businesses don't run from the authorities. And that is what we are. Stay calm, present your papers, get tangled up in the courts, I will personally bail you out. You haven't seen Hawthorne lately? I could use some reliable help. Hey, that's me, I'm Hawthorne! But I could do that. Also, keep pressing escape to tab out. I don't need to do that. Escape is not how you escape the terminal. Any of this important? Just taking note of what we found. And a black hole Holcomb signed tossball poster? I would like that. Scanner says Mardet's impounded a freelancer ship. Captain misbehaved. Crew dropped so many bits. Vera's place can't afford to lift impound. Okay. That's not good. Is that me? that's referring to? It might be me. Navarre's an altercation with one of theirs. Austin, another contractor. It's a great ship. Sprat told me to create a spell. Syspork. Okay. It's Monarch Canyon. There is something to look out for. I don't know how useful it is, but it's something. It's a lead. Someone of us finds an abandoned ship and decommissions it. We better dispatch a ground team to the debris field before marauders have their turn. Okay. Fair enough. If I go up, do we have like an office where I can get commissions? Maybe. Oh.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
Yeah, Captain Hawthorne.
Sure you are. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
Really? I'll get going.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Yeah, I'm Captain Hawthorne. It's me.
A little advice. Before you start telling lies, get a feel for who you're talking to. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
Yeah. I didn't kill him. I promise.
I didn't ask. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Just like in the serials.
If you have a nav key to Stellar
I
Bay,
love
the job's
Parvati.
yours.
She's great.
Interested?
I don't have a key yet. Can I still
I
take
like
the job?
that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits.
Yeah, I'll
Be seeing
leave.
you.
I'm not going to pry
Make
into
sure
the
you aren't
company. You
followed on your
seem
way out.
very keen to remind people you are legitimate, which makes me think, yeah, you are very much legitimate, and I do not want to ask about that further. That is fine. And on we go. Now, we need to go to the board. We need to ask them at the Halcyon Embassy what exactly is going on. Hello, am I allowed in? Neither of you have a name.
Something about being in space gives me the creeps.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
You'd think the board and its agents would be more content, sitting at the top of the system's food chain as they are.
Because she remembers.
Yeah, hello, you got my ship impounded?
Oh, this is quite unexpected. I didn't have any visitors on my schedule today. Who might you be?
Yeah, I'm the captain of the Unreliable.
The captain of the... No, that can't be right. Alex Hawthorne is the captain of that vessel. On top of that, I just impounded it. Oh. Oh dear. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
I mean, you impounded it. So I don't think he actually liked him. I'm not here to turn Infinity spells. That is not good. Yeah, no, sadly he is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry for your loss. I
Oh,
don't think you
Alex.
actually care, though.
There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
And, like, you just kept being a nuisance to him?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Sure.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
Oh, no. He... I don't know. Feral Cannon. Sure. We'll go all in the lies.
How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings.
Yeah, no, I'm very sorry, but can we get back to the topic at hand?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go...
Okay.
Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
I mean, why are we interested?
You haven't read the posters. He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Yeah, no, Alex never mentioned Phineas.
That's... well, that's
that one's not a lie.
terrible
He
news.
didn't.
Oh, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
I think not. I think not. That is it for now. We've got ourselves a level up. I did want to get more points in leadership, so there we go. New perk. What have we got? Quiet weapon damage. So like silenced weapons and such. It's an interesting one. So if you go around alone, and you'd have not recruited a single companion, then you get bonuses, is an interesting one. Also, better dialogue when you have no companions. The game has a lot of options for if you don't want to have a companion. Highlight the things, carry capacity, consumable weight. Attempts to go for scanner, I often do go for headshots. Health restored per kill is an interesting one. Don't know what a science weapon is. Okay, I think first thing first, we're going to take the extra headshot and weak spot damage. We'd then probably go for Harvester and the time dilation thing being restored on kill. They both sound very useful to have. Yeah, for now, back to Ada. I'm going to get to this new planet and I'll likely wrap things up there because it is far too warm to be in this outfit and be streaming. God, I am cooking alive right now. I've also got stuff I need to be doing, so there's that as well, but mostly I'm just very hot.
Fancy
but also
running
very
into you
warm.
again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Quite the smooth talker. You're pretty eager to jump on with someone you don't know, though.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Could be. I mean, yeah, if you're trying to convince me, you're going about it all wrong.
Oh, okay. Well, can you give me a couple of pointers?
Yeah, sure. Don't just beg. Tell me why. Tell me why I need you. What are your skills?
Hey, that's good advice. I like the way you think, boss. Besides, not like there's a line of folks standing around hoping to get on your ship. I'm persistent, I'm eager, and I'm showing initiative. What else do you want on your crew?
See? Perfect. That is brilliant. Yeah, perfect. You're hired.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
Do we pay him at all? I don't think we do. Yeah, we'll see you in the ship, Felix.
I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Oh, Bravati's all happy. That's nice. That's cool though, we actually get to have, like, a new companion just from kind of talking to him earlier, I'd imagine. I've acquired tossball cards. Have I? I found some earlier, that was a key item previously though. Oh. Okay, it's no longer a quest item. I just have more cards. They're not junk. The game has figured out they are not junk. Do we have any duplicates? I don't think we do. You know, we seem to be doing pretty well here. Although, is that a double Brandon? Ah, no. We've got a dupe. We do have a dupe. That is a shame. Unless there's two different Brandons, I'm just going to assume that. It makes me feel better.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Yeah, I know anything about the auto mechanical in the janitor's closet. Apparently, it didn't look like a closet.
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
But yeah, we've got a distress call. Can you play it for me?
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if
No,
anyone's
not the
receiving
unemployed.
this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Anton, Vaughn, and Orson. Really? Yeah, let's go, I guess. But I'd like to learn more about the colony, actually,
What part
first.
of the colony would you like to discuss?
We don't know much about it. What exactly is going on Monarch, seeing as we're about to head there?
Where in Monarch?
Are we not going there right now? A Stellar Bay later.
Warning.
Okay, we'll
All
ask about
colonists are urged to
Cascadia.
reconsider travel to Cascadia due to infestation of mantisaurs and risk of indefinite detention or death.
Okay. Great, that's all we need. That's all we need. For now, it's sending me back to Terra 2. It shall be fun.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Now that we're in an orbit, they'll be able to head down. However, I'm going to leave that until next time, because I have stuff I need to be getting to, and it is far too warm. Yeah, it's been lovely. I am enjoying this game, and I'm looking forward to more. But anyway, that is all. I hope you've all enjoyed. I appreciate the company, and I'll see you about.